Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And yes, I've got quite a dramatic look going on today with the blue eyeshadow. Matches my outfit. Wearing a, I guess you call it a denim tuxedo, but a denim skirt tuxedo. So I may insert a picture of the whole outfit for you up here. So today is a no-buy reboot. As you know from the last update, the first quarter of this year has been an epic failure as far as no-buy is concerned. I went ham. I just kept on shopping from Black Friday all the way to, during Black Friday I was buying gifts for myself, but my husband paid for them, but that buying behavior kept going. And then I started a job that was stressful. I stress shopped, bad me. And yeah, this last quarter I still shopped, but I slowed it down. So there's that. At least I slowed it down. So thus, we're going to do a kickstart, kick in the butt reboot for the rest of the year. And possibly even into 2025. I may just do a year and a half no buy. In a way, yes, to punish myself for effing up this year. But also because I really don't need anything. I am, especially after shopping at the beginning of this year, I really don't need anything. I probably won't need to replace any makeup item until 2025. I probably will have to replace a setting spray, but replacements are allowed. It's a replacements only no buy. But there's not very many things I'm gonna have to replace. So I shouldn't be shopping. So there, we have that. So yes, it's time for a kick in the butt reboot for the rest of 2024 and most likely all of 2025. So here we go. I am saying it out to you, my fam, to keep me accountable. And please keep me accountable. You see that I have something that is new. Like I just did a video with my new What's Up palette, the Dragon's Eye one. That was one of the things I bought. I'm not a haul channel, so I'm not going to show you all the things I bought in a haul. But I will fess up. The other get ready with me with my ColourPop Aquarius quad. That is also one of the things I bought. I bought that as part of a mystery bag from ColourPop. I think that I bought that either end of December or beginning of January of this year. So, my eyes are watering. I'm not crying. My eyes are watering. I probably got some shadow in one of my eyeballs. I didn't even poke my eyeball with mascara, which is what I usually do. I think I got some glitter in there. So, I'm not crying, but my eyes are weeping. So, yeah, I think I got some glitter in there. I'm also going to do my favorites and fails, faves and flops, treasure or trash, whatever you want to call it. Some of the things I've been enjoying these last few months. And we do the more utilitarian faves. This eyeshadow look might be a fave. Because let's just be real. I love it. I don't do I don't do blue looks often, but you have seen a couple of blue looks on my channel. So I really don't do blue looks for every day. We're going out to friends for eats and drinks and snacks and libations. So I thought I'll do an eye look to go with my Canadian skirt tuxedo. Okay. So one of the utilitarian faves is this Hello deodorant. It is in sweet coconut. Hello is a Canadian brand, which is also something I love. I bought a couple of these replacing the native deodorants that I finally used up, and I love native too, but I had to order them from the States. There's conversion, all that. Now I could buy them at Walmart here in Canada, but they're not necessarily cheap just because they're at Walmart. They're still native deodorant. Let's be real. I can get Hello, I believe, off well.ca and Amazon. And now I can't remember what the last scent of this was, but I love this scent. I love coconut. I love coconut, vanilla, all that stuff. And yeah, and they're cruelty free. Love that. And so is native, of course. My favorite toothpaste is the Sensodyne Whitening toothpaste. I've got sensitive teeth, especially with the movement with the Invisalign. They're even more sensitive than they normally are. So definitely need this. This is unopened. I've got a tube right now that's in my little winder. It's a little tool that you wind down the toothpaste with, and it's all in that, so you can't see what the toothpaste size is. So I thought I'd just show you what it would look like if it were, all the way. Not like you haven't seen a tube of toothpaste before. Let's be real, but this way you can see that Sensodyne. And yes, I still say this is a cheeky Holy Grail product because I've only tried the Body Shop cleansing balm other than this one, but it's so inexpensive. It's about $11 Canadian from Shop and Say. It comes with more product than the $9 Body Shop tin did, which I like that one too. In fact, I may see and get a bigger tub now that I know I can from there, just to be sure that this one is my Holy Grail. But right now, this is my cheeky Holy Grail product. This is the Green Tea and Vitamin E AOA Skin Cleansing Balm, and it's awesome and inexpensive. Another skincare favorite is my SpaScriptions Glacier Water with Hyaluronic Acid and Glycolic Acid Facial Mist. Sad thing about this one is I can no longer get it at Dollarama. I haven't been able to find it. If I wanted to get this, I'd have to get it off Amazon, and then it wouldn't be $4 anymore. So this is a sad one because we're almost out. We're at the very last dregs. 9/10 of the way there. So it's been a bittersweet but short love affair. And that is my Holy Grail facial mist, which is also a cheeky Holy Grail because I for sure have not had any other. Well, no, that's not true. I've gotten a deluxe sample of the Caudalie, and that one's beautiful, but it's certainly not $4 from Dollarama. So yes, that's Holy Grail because it's beautiful, and I could get it at Dollarama for $4. I'm not even sure I can get it on Amazon, but if I can, it won't be $4. Body Shop Himalayan Purifying Glow Mask. This is a clay mask. Oh yeah. And it's kind of a spoiler alert for my 24 and 2024 Project 10 coming out, but I'm about a third through. I've got 2/3 left, so pretty good progress. But what I love about this is that it gives you a nice cooling tingle when you put it on, and when you take it off, it exfoliates. So not only does it have a physical exfoliator with the clay coming when you take the clay off, but it's also got a, I'm just trying to think, there's something in the Himalayan charcoal glow mask that also, that tingling, I think it probably could be menthol or tea tree oil, but there's something in this charcoal that gives you that nice cooling, tingling feeling, and probably is exfoliating as well. Definitely clarifying. But then taking it off after it dries is also an physical exfoliating treatment. So, love that. This is my second tub of it. So, love that one. Let's go to my favorite hair care. This is the Schwartzkopf Got to Be Glued Blasting Freeze Spray. And it says Screaming Hold. But it's not crunchy. I put some in my hair and it's not stiff, it's not crunchy, but it holds. And that's what I love about it. Aquage Dry Shampoo. Don't think yet that it's a holy grail, but it's definitely a nice dry shampoo. And it should be. It's $30 on Amazon. I say no Batiste. I like Batiste. And before this one, Batiste is probably my favorite. The only thing I don't like about this is the price. But it is beautiful. And not to say I won't buy Batiste again, but I really like this one. But not my holy grail just yet. What may be holy grail is the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder Mascara. Now, I am not fussy about my mascaras. I'm not. I'm not fussy about hair products either. So when I find one that I really, really like, that's saying something. Because I like pretty much all mascaras. I haven't come across one that has absolutely failed. If it gives me a natural look, that's fine. I'll use it for those days. Or I'll just do my makeup more natural to go with the mascara. But this one blew my socks off. I love it. Quinn's barking at a dog outside that barked. So unfortunately, you're hearing Quinn barking at another dog. What can you do? They're dogs. But yeah, this blew my socks off. This is for mascara. So one of the purchases I did make was 2 more of these. Another thing that blew my socks off. Nest Midnight Fleur perfume. Eau de perfume. Sorry. Now, what I don't like about it is the Rollerball, but I'm not absolutely opposed to it. I prefer that over the dabbers. I will say that, because it's a lot less messy and a lot less chance of wasting. But I'll put the notes up here, but let me tell you, when I put this on, I enjoy smelling myself. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Before we get into anything embarrassing, let's just say that I enjoy smelling it on my body. It's gorgeous. And it makes it feel bougie. Nest is not a cheap perfume, but it's not a couture or designer perfume either. I would say it's mid to high end without being luxury. And as you can tell, I really like perfumes. So when I find one that, I mean, I've never tried that one before. That came out of my, I got it a Nest Discovery set. So it came out of my little bowl of samples over here. And so I don't have a large bottle of it. But I may have to ask for one for Christmas. Like I said, Nest is not cheap. What else? Right now, this palette is definitely a favorite. And I would have to say that yes, even though let's do this way. Even though I have pan in this shadow, and I have it on the top of my eyeshadow look and in my inner corner highlight, it's not my absolute favorite. It is a favorite, but it's not my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite is this one over here. And yes, it has a smaller pan, but that's because it is more tightly packed. This one's a very soft shadow, and that's why you see a bigger pan in it, because it's easier to hit pan and it's easier to expand the pan. This one's harder pressed, so it's not quite as easy to pan and expand. Now, this one also is a much brighter inner corner highlight. And what I also like about it is it kind of takes on the color underneath it as well. So you don't have a completely, it just brightens what's underneath it, which is also another thing that I like. I would say this is probably my second favorite. This is my first favorite, and this is my third favorite. But this one is a very beautiful eyeshadow as well, but it's very utilitarian. It's, it's a basic tan, caramel, whatever you want to call it, camel eyeshadow. Very basic, no shimmer, matte. So top three. Number 2, numero uno. Beautiful. Now, I also like Fortune Teller. It gives you that, what Hannah Louise Poston likes to call the oil slick eye look. But we've seen this one. It's not unique. It's not a unique color. I mean, Electric Air isn't either. But it's kind of a mix between this one and this one. It's light enough to be like, to use as the inner corner highlight, but it's also nice as an all over the lid shade. And this one is now, I mean, at the time of this palette was released, this was a unique shadow. It no longer is. Luna, this one here, is no longer a unique shadow. Electric Air is no longer a unique shadow. But what I like about this is that it's a mix. To me, this is a mix between Fortune Teller and Luna, but without that blue shift. Without the brown shift. I think it's more the blue shift is similar, the brown shift not. Now, if we're going into the fails, my least favorite shadow in this palette is probably Ego. It's a little too magenta. When I want to wear a pink, I want to wear a pink. When I want to wear a purple, I want to wear a purple. I don't necessarily like pinky purple or purpley pink. I want either or. So this isn't. It's beautiful, it's still a beautiful shadow. It's just not my preference. Nothing against the shadow itself, it's just not my preference. I like Dreamweaver more because it's pink. Straight on pink. Probably the other shade I'm not a huge fan of in this palette is Fool's Gold. Only because it's a little too gold. I'm more of a antique gold or bronze kind of girl. Or even copper. I like copper. It's too yellow gold. I like more of a either a darker antique greeny gold or a light champagne gold. That's too yellow gold. So it's my second least favorite. But other than that, this palette is golden. Love it. I mean, it's an old palette. Pretty sure this is pretty close to 10 years old. So I'm thinking it was probably released in 2014. It's now 2024. Now it says on the back 24 months. The shadows are still performing. I mean, if you get glitter or shimmer or whatever in your eyeball's gonna water. But is it stinging my eye? No. Is it? I mean, it's irritating enough to make it water, but it's not hurting it. It's just my eyes are watering because there's something in it. The shadows all perform beautifully, as you can tell. I mean, the blue eyeshadow may not be your preference, but the shadows are gorgeous. So I don't listen to these arbitrary expiry dates because they are there to get you to repurchase, because they're saying it's kind of like they're saying after 24 months we can't guarantee the quality of the shadows, which is fine. But powders don't really go bad. I mean, they may stop performing, and I guess that's when they go bad. But they don't go bad. They're not like a cream or liquid. They're not as perishable as that. But once it stops performing right, then yeah, then it's done. But other than that, I don't throw anything away unless it really smells horrible, like rancid horrible. Doesn't perform the way it used to. Those are the two things that tell me that it's no longer good. Not an arbitrary date on the back of the palette. There you have my no-buy reboot. Kicking myself in the pants. And my faves and flops for this quarter. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscription bar and notification bell. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.